1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights out. Very quickly. Away we go. And Henrik, keep it. Everyone does it pretty clean as we head down to T1.
Yeah, Henrik got a really good jump there. He has no worries about Tobias being next to him. He is closing off that inside and making sure that nothing is going to happen there. Samuel Barton's going to try and get a good run through this corner and see what he can do on the outside. But it's nothing doing.
Everyone looks nice and clean.
To Samuel Barton P3.
Yeah, so the order's not changed, but Tobias goes for a dive down the inside. I don't think it's enough, though. Thankfully, there was no contact. Tobias just going a bit aggressive. Sam's been spun at turn number 2, I think that is. Counted on this track map. So Samuel.
Tobias getting a really good draft run here. He's bump drafting Henrik down the straight. That's incredible. Unfortunate for Samuel Barton there, getting turned on lap 1. We have a two-way battle for the lead now with Samuel Barton being taken out of it, unfortunately, with Tobias just right on Henrik's tail, putting the pressure on early and letting Henrik know this is not going to be a one-man race.
Tobias is just peeking out of the draft for some reason.
That should, yeah, I don't know why he's peeking out. He needs to be trying to follow Henrik as closely as he can. I guess he's just trying to play some games in Henrik's mirror right now. That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, it might have worked.
Oh, games afoot. Henrik goes around. Tobias goes into him. Championship implications in turn 1.
Oh, what did we just witness? I go down to T1. Like you mentioned, Tobias playing a little bit of games. Henrik
he was so
just
far
locks
back.
up. And Tobias just cannot avoid it. Let's see what happened to Samuel Barton as he went to this is through turn 2. I think just cold tires. Yeah. Over-rotated on the cold tires.
He was peeking on that inside line. We're seeing a great battle between Dennis and Jürgen here, going side by side through the left and right and left corners here at the Hungaroring. You'll love to see the skippies going side by side. There's plenty of room on an F1 track for these cars to do it, and they are going at it. Dennis Pearson goes wide, coming down into the downhill section of the track. Jürgen is getting a much better apex there, coming back at him. Yeah, Jürgen did a really good job carrying the momentum there, but they're still right next to each other coming into this corner. Jürgen's going to be just clear enough to come and take the outside line if he wants, but no, he's going to defend the inside.
How much of a gap down as Jacob Larson takes the inside through turn 11. Oh, Patrick locks up going into T1 and loses the rear end almost. This is going to be the up.
A little bit there. He felt the pressure, and here comes Snail on the inside of this next corner. But this is a left-hander that goes into a right-hander, so he's going to have to make it stick with a strong pass here. Very well done by Snail. Close off the inside. Don't let him come back.
Is now going to have a bit of a run on Patrick going down into T1. Can he get it done? Patrick not defending too hard. Keeping to the racing line. Maybe that's going to come back to bite him as they go through these first few corners. Let's keep it clean. Everyone's keeping...
He's trying to carry the speed on the outside, but yes, that was a very clean move there. Long run here. He was really tight to the apex of that corner and used the entire exit, which means he was on the throttle early. He's using the draft to get a run on Henrik Anderson, but I don't know if it's going to quite be there. Oh, here comes Henrik Anderson on the inside of Gita Christensen coming into turn 2. Looking to make a stick. Gita's going to have the inside going into the next corner, though.
Yeah, Gita's going to have the inside coming through turn 3. So it's a three-way battle as Nicholas Stelgo goes around the outside into past Gita. Jacob, he's going to go for it, is he? No, Gita closed him off.
Peeking. He's just trying to get Gita offline right now. This is the very technical section of the track, and as you can see, he is showing his nose on the outside. Gita is going to take a very narrow entry in this corner. Jacob is going to try and use that to his advantage. You can see him cut back to the right. He's going to look on the inside of the chicane, but I don't think it's going to be there yet. Using the whole exit of the corner. Gita's got the inside of this corner now, and Jacob Larson is in a precarious spot where Patrick is going to have a peek at the inside. Oh, this is not good news for Jacob because this is just going to compromise both of their final corners. Gita is not going to get past going into turn 1 this lap. Arrow keeping it tight, keeping it smooth, staying on Gita's tail. He needs to not be looking at his mirrors very much right now. It is attack mode 100% if you are Jacob Larson. You need to get Gita Christensen now. 3/10 of Gita and a closing. It's going to happen this
Henrik
corner.
Anderson.
Going into turn 1.
Henrik Anderson hit the pit lane.
what happened to Henrik Anderson? We're going to have to go take a look at that. Jacob Larson's going on the inside, going into turn one, utilizing the draft. He got the optimal line, forcing Guido wide. Guido's carrying as much speed as she can on that outside lane, but it's nothing doing. Jacob Larson has just taken what is now P3 with Henrik Anderson going to the pit lane, and Nicholas Snellgrove is not going to have any draft help at all. So if Larson can push the issue here, he can go try and get a P2. Guido's not going to leave him alone here, though. But hopefully she can do it clean here. Jacob is pushing through these high-speed corners. Gita is pushing even harder. She wants it.
Gita's running out of time now. Only 3 corners remain of this race. As Gita goes quite narrow, Jacob kind of holds on very, very well going through that. I don't think there's going to be enough unless Jacob makes a massive mistake. Coming over the line now. So congratulations to Ian Bird. I think that's his first win since I've been covering him. Nicholas Snellgrove, fantastic P2. Jacob Larson P3. Christiansen P4. Nadadinsky in P5. Tom Van Duffel P6. Rigtrup P7. Tobias Sek P8. So standings, Henrik Bowler is only 48 points ahead now, so he's going to really have to pick up his game in the last 3 rounds. Ian Bird up 4 positions into P3 is now right on the tail of Jacob Larson. In fact, Colin Byrne dropping down to P5, Carsten Flug down to P4. So towards the end of the season, there's quite a lot of mid-pack action going on, and Ian Bird looking for P2 overall towards the end of the season.